Welcome to the workshop. Today's video is going to be slightly different to the one I originally planned to do. Don't really know why I'm telling you that, because you wouldn't have had any idea what I was planning to do until I told you anyway. But yeah, I've kind of had this idea for a build in my mind, and over time it's evolved, and there's something else I want to do, but in order to do that I need to make myself a jig first. So I thought I'd record making a jig video for those of you that might be interested, and if you're not, then don't watch the video. Simple as that. And some of you may have already noticed that my channel logo has been changed recently. My stepdaughter Abby designed this logo for my channel, and she also surprised me with this top that she bought me to wear in the workshop, which I thought was really sweet. So big thumbs up to Abby. I love it. So the first thing I did was check the height of the fence on my table saw, and then I added a couple of mil and cut the side pieces down. With the two side pieces done, I could then measure up how wide I needed the top piece to be and cut that down. Here you can see how it's all going to fit together. So before I can fix all the pieces together, I need to cut them down to their final length. So with the pieces cut to their final sizes, I then put two strips of masking tape on one side of the jig. So when I put it together, I can then remove the masking tape, and hopefully the jig will slide easily and have no play. Then it's just a case of pre-drilling, countersinking and screwing the pieces together. Now when attaching the top piece to the side pieces, you need to make sure that it's flush on the blade side of the jig, because that's where you're going to mount the workpiece supports, but the other side it doesn't matter. So at the moment the jig slides, but there is a slight bit of resistance, so hopefully when I remove the masking tape that will allow it to slide, but at the same time not have any sidewards play. And as you can see, the jig now slides backwards and forwards fairly easily. Then it's just a case of screwing it into position. Then I could check to make sure it was all sitting square, which it was. And then, because I was getting ahead of myself, I then had to take the side piece off and cut it down to its final shape on the bandsaw. The work support piece, I'm using a bit of 4x2 timber, which has already been planed and thicknessed, so I know it's square and straight. Then I'm checking for square, and once everything's where it should be, it's clamped together and then simply screwed into position. And just to show you how the jig works, although I'm sure we all know how a tenon jig works, but I quickly scribbled some markings on 2 pieces of scrap wood. These are in no way accurately measured out or square, but I'm using them as basically an example of how the jig works. So now you get the idea, basically. So the last thing I needed to do was make a handle, and I basically cut this out of a piece of 3x2 CLS framing timber and then ease the edges over on the disc sander. So to fix the handle, I simply eyeballed it into position. Then I drew round both ends of the handle and drilled 2 holes in either end. Then I simply attached it with some screws from underneath. Right, that's that one done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Not the prettiest jig in the world, but function over form, I think that's the saying. As long as it works, that's all that matters. If you like the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. We like those. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, then hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I will see you in the next video, guys. Cheers for watching.